I love this tube. I don't know why.
Into the tube!
Fantastic! You got it! Great work, kid.
So, are you gonna represent me?
You bet, kid. And as a signing bonus, I've got this.
Cool helmet.
That is a sonic summoner. It is used to attract sand mice.
Right, and it's all yours. Well, I'm off to finalize the paperwork. I'll have my people call your people.
Do you have people?
The sonic summoner allows you to interact with the mysterious and intelligent sand mice species. Despite their innocent appearance, sand mice are very effective and
I love the very
aggressive
obviously
hunters.
beta footage.
Simply equip the sonic summoner when you are near a sand mouse house, and a mouse will emerge to greet you. If the mouse likes you, it may offer a bit of high-caliber tactical assistance.
So we get the Sonic Summoner. This is our first helmet. And the way this works is, you know these little... them we've been seeing all over the place? That's a sand mouse house. You might be thinking, what does a sand mouse do? Well, he follows us, primarily. So if you can find the sand mouse house on a planet, because every single one has one, you get this little dude in his little UFO. He'll follow you around for a time and shoot stuff. Granted, he's not the most accurate. But he does do damage.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. But if you ever take the Sonic Summoner off because it looks fucking stupid, he will just leave. And when he runs out of ammo or gets bored, you've got to go back and get him again. Planet Umbris.
Welcome to my challenge course. Now is your chance to prove yourself strong and brave, like me. Conquer it, and you'll join in my fight against evil.
Haven't we done enough already?
What? I can't hear you.
I said, haven't we done?
Sorry, still having trouble. Tell me later.
Later? We might be dead by then.
What?
All right, Clank, let's get going.
Alright, Quark's HQ. This is our first completely linear level. And this
Is there a
what...
side path on this one?
Nope.
Right.
And this is what separates the early game from the mid game.
Oh, that's a nice one.
You know what, while we're here. Yep. Keep your distance from those.
Yes, sir.
Because the bombs do go surprisingly far, as you can see. Yes, sir, Captain Quark, sir. Right, these mines. They're stationary until you get close, at which point they will hit you. Because they lock on. Also, this is the one track in the game where I'm like, huh, did they use the same sample pack as Sonic CD? Right, the best way to deal with this kind of situation . Oh yeah, the touchpads. So there'll always be 3 touchpads in an area. You need to activate all of them at once in the timer in order for whatever it opens to open. Fairly standard platformer stuff. You know, this was 2002. Back when platformers were still a genre people liked. Nowadays, it's your Fortnites. The red bits fall.
To be honest, I don't know what game Zoomers play.
I can only assume, based on sales, it's still Fortnite.
Alright. Because most of the people I know who like play games that are kind of like live service stuff like that, it ends up being Warframe a lot of the time.
I hear Warframe's still surprisingly popular. I mean, it must be popular. Still, it's still getting expansions.
It's still getting stuff, yes.
It's getting a Switch 2 version this year.
It is? Wow, alright.
Well, it had a Switch 1 version.
I know. I heard it actually ran really well on Switch 1.
That version actually led to them finding optimizations that they put into every version of the game.
Oh, that's funny.
Which I'm convinced is what's happening to Digimon Story as well, because that got announced for the Switch 2, and all of a sudden there's a performance mode and actual HDR support that works. And then they announced, yeah, this is coming to all the different platforms as well, so there's going to be a 60 FPS performance mode in all of them. And it's like, huh.
That's fun.
Who knew that developing your game for lower-end hardware, I say lower end like the Switch 2's lower end, clearly it fucking isn't, based on the shit that's coming out on it. But, you know, making optimizations for lower power hardware than the ones that are plugged into a wall, you know, benefits all of the versions of the game. You know, seeing Resident Evil 9 running at 60 FPS on the Switch 2, that's still hard to believe. But fuck me, it is.
I don't know if it's that hard to believe, because Resident Evil 8 came out on Switch 1.
It was a cloud
and
version,
that was... Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I must be thinking of something else. I didn't think it was a cloud version. Whoops.
The interesting thing about Resident Evil 9 is not only did they factor it into development from pretty much the start, and they were like, can we get this on the Switch 2? Let's try it. And it was like, huh, that's actually really easy. Should we go back and try 7 and 8? And it's like, huh, that's really easy. You know, I was expecting, you know, like many, you know, a bit of a repeat of the Switch 1. You know, a couple of visual downgrades, you know, 30 FPS maybe if you're lucky. And there you go. But no, what we're getting is we're getting games that are visually downgraded, yes. But, you know, some of them run at 1440p, some of them run at 1080p. But a lot of them are running at 60 FPS, and it's like, that's unusual. Actually, I want to talk about something surprising. So, Pragmata, which is also coming out on Switch 2 the same day. Third-party games come out on a Nintendo console the same day as the other versions is also weird.
I'm not sure. What is Pragmata? I haven't heard that name before.
It's a new IP from Capcom.
Okay. That'd be why I haven't heard it before.
You control it. It's a third-person shooter, but part of the gameplay is your companion, who is a robot, can, using the right stick, engage in a mini-game to hack the robot opponents to reveal their weak points and increase your damage, but you have to do it in real time. But that game runs at 60 FPS on Switch 2 as well. But also what's weird is you look at footage of it compared to, we'll say the Xbox version, for instance. And while there are a couple of things missing, like some of the textures are lower quality, the hair isn't as good. Why's he got a bronze statue of himself?
Don't worry about it.
You know, you end up, you know, looking at that kind of stuff. And it's like, okay, it's worse. But then you actually look at the image quality itself. And because it's using DLSS, at least I'm fairly sure it is, the image is a lot more stable than the other versions. Where the other ones you can see, like, the image break up on, like, fine details like railings and stuff. You can see the, like, the jaggies where the anti-aliasing isn't quite doing it. But then on the Switch 2 version, it's like, oh, that's just clean. It's really weird that we're in this situation where it's like, there are advantages to playing this game on weaker hardware. What? Right, Hydro Displacer. Get some bolts over here. It's at the point now where you know, people are saying, oh yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds is coming to Switch 2, and I'm there going, not with how that game runs, but now I'm looking at the optimizations they're doing to it, and I'm like, maybe it is.
Maybe they can make it work.
Well, people are starting to theorize a lot of the optimizations that are happening are because they're making the Switch 2 version. And it is benefiting all versions. Alright, jump off this ledge. Damn, this ladder never ends. Also, do not be in the water when it's full and those sharks are in it.
Oh yeah, the insta-kill sharks. Mad funny.
Always drain the water and go kill them. Because, try as you might, you will not outrun them.
It's like the Banjo-Kazooie shark, but way more lethal.
so tragic. It's like a beached whale. You know what I do? Why do I keep throwing my wrench into boxes? It's because bolts are actually magnetized to your wrench, not Ratchet. Fun fact. Alright, you have to lower the water here, otherwise when you swing, you'll be caught in the water.
With the sharks?
There's no sharks in there.
Aw, that would have been even funnier. Here, though.
Then we refill the water. And we're at the end. Now we need to go drain the water. Alright, plenty of ammo. Give me that bolt.
Well, well, you two continue to surprise me. Step into the ring of heroes, and I will finally give you what you deserve.
Ratchet, this is no time for you to become cautious. We have reached our goal.
I don't know. There's something fishy going on here.
Listen to your little metal friend, Ratchet. Your destiny is mere steps away.
It's just something doesn't seem right.
This is it.
Listen.
Orc is going to help us stop Chairman Drek.
Why, thank you, Clank. You've been most helpful.
Yeah, close enough.
Get off of me, you idiot!
I love it when a plan comes together.
What do you mean?
What do you think he means, genius? He's not gonna help us. He's gonna kill us.
You catch on quick. Although there is one problem with your hypothesis. I'm not going to kill you.
You're not?
No, he is.
But why?
But why? It's really not that difficult to decipher. I'm the official spokesman for Drek's new planet.
Basically,
I can't have
he's
you
getting
get in
paid.
the way of my comeback.
This isn't over, Quark.
No, but it will be soon.
Alright, the first proper boss.
Which is kind of funny to think that Quark tries the exact same thing in the second game.
Yeah. So this is the Blargian Snagglebeast.
That's a name.
And run. Come here, ugly. Uh-oh.
Oh no, my ammo!
Hopefully this fight isn't that hard. You just need to have acquired enough firepower by this point to actually deal with him. Oh yeah, when he does that, he will suck up your ammo and scatter it around the arena.
No.
That is the only enemy in the game that does that.
I think that's the only enemy in any game I've ever heard that does that.
No.
I understand.
It is easily the most annoying attack this thing has. Come on, ugly. Ah.
I wonder what that infobot is for.
Maybe it can replace you.
We're pinned down! We're pinned down! The ships are hammering our position from the air! That was a little too close! We need support! Now! Actually, I need support. My entire battalion went AWOL and left me to fight this war on my own. If the enemy doesn't kill those guys, I will. I'm not gonna last much longer! Requesting immediate assistance! Over and out!
Those are direct ships destroying that planet. We must help that commando.
Are you serious? That's it. I am out of here. Captain Quark is gonna be sorry he messed with me.
This is not about Captain Quark anymore. There are innocent lives being lost.
Yeah? Well, I'm done with this stupid hero stuff. I got my own agenda now.
Ratchet, this is not like you.
What do you know about me? You've spent
So
this
now
whole time
there's a
looking
rift
for
between
Quark.
them.
You don't know anything about me.
I know that you will do the right thing.
Well, right now the thing I want to do is find Quark. How do you start this stupid thing?
Have you forgotten? You need a robotic ignition system. I will start the ship if you agree to help that commando.
So, blackmail is it? Fine. Just shut up and start the ship.
Back so soon?
Oh, you're talking to me.
I'm not in the habit of talking to myself, you buffoon. Did you get rid of them?
Yes. No. Well, I had this plan, and I thought...
You thought? You thought? I do the thinking around here, you slug-brained idiot. I simply needed you to eliminate those two nuisances before they could cause any real trouble.
But I wanted to...
Do you still want to be the highly paid spokesman for my planet?
Yeah?
Then the next time I send you to do a job, I want results! Now get out of my sight!
It's so funny seeing Captain Quark washed up.
Yeah.
Considering, as of Ratchet and Clank 3, he's actually not.
It's just the first 2 games he's washed up.
Yeah, it's just the first 2 games, and by the end of the third one, he has completely redeemed himself. And he's still a bit of a bumbling idiot. However, he is far more willing to jump in and actually do hero shit.
He hasn't redeemed himself. He's just willing to shut up more and do stuff. Because
he does actually help.
Yeah, I guess.
By the time you get to the PS3 games, he's like fully on board with helping out.
Look, I just want to zip it, worm. You see those bombers? If you don't get to the turrets and knock those ships out of the sky, this whole planet's gonna be rubble. Meet me at the city entrance.
He needs our help.
Yeah? Why don't you go help him? Into another trap. Well, go on. Go fight some evil.
At least I'm not a coward.
Whatever. As soon as I find Quark, I'm selling you for scrap.
So a common complaint with this game is that at this point, Ratchet gets incredibly mean.
Right on now, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Like, after that rift, he's gunning for Quark, and Clank is trying to remind him there is a bigger problem here. You know. And Ratchet starts being a complete dick. Now, the remake removes that entirely. That rift doesn't really happen.
Because it feels very out of character.
Yeah, but at the same time, that they could have done it but toned it down.
Probably, yeah.
You know, because in the remake, Ratchet idolizes Quark, and then they get betrayed in a completely different way. But,
instead of Clank being the one to idolize Quark.
Yep, and you know, he has a down moment about it, but Clank reminds him that he is a hero, and that's it. Crisis resolved. And it's like, okay, cool. So next time, we are going to be doing Fort Krontos. Well, what we can do with it, and probably the entire second act of this game. Ugh.
Alright then.
Same Quark time, same Quark channel. Starring Captain Quark.
Oh no.